Hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another riveting edition of Kings of War Conversion Corner. It's been a while because the recent goblins that I've assembled, my Kings of War army, have been put together in a pretty standard way, so not much conversion work going on, but that's changed now with these trolls, because this guy has been delightfully reposed. I'll show you what that particular model normally looks like with these painted trolls here. This is what he normally looks like. He has the weapon held in front of him like so, but I wanted it to be held aloft above his head to make him a little bit different because they're likely to be in the same unit a lot, and that's the one guy you can't really repose. This model here comes with different arm options, so as you can see that guy uses the other arms that come with it, so he doesn't look anything like that guy, but this one needed some work to make him stand out. Now, because the way these guys are cast, so the arms kind of lock into place a little bit, you don't get a whole lot of freedom with the posing on this guy. So, what you'll want to do if you want to repose him is flatten down as much as possible the arm joints, which will allow you some level of freedom to tilt up or down. And then when you've done that, of course, that does leave some gaps because you are just cutting off pieces of the model, essentially. So there were two things I did to secure it in place. First of all, I pinned it on both sides, so there is a pin going into the arm there and into the arm there. That should hold it securely in place, but then there are also gaps. There's a small gap there on his wrist because of the slight reposing. The arm doesn't quite reach to the same point, so there's a little bit of green stuff there. That's also pinned, by the way. And when it is pinned, there is no way this should come apart because of the secureness of having all the different points of contact. There's the joint there, and then going in from both sides, it's very difficult for it to fall apart. But it is going to leave some gaps. So if you look into his armpits, I've taken some green stuff, and I've kind of sculpted back where the muscles have been cut, where they should be, in my very amateurish fashion. Hopefully you won't be able to tell too much when they're painted. And then on the back, it's much the same. Really just filling in the gap and trying to follow the natural pattern of the arm muscles, so that it looks somewhat like it hasn't been hacked up and reposed, because that's not a look you want to go for, really, is it? Not all that appealing. So I think I've done a fairly decent job on it. We won't know for sure until it's painted, but there you go. If you want to repose your troll, that's what you have to do. Flatten down the joints between the arms as much as you can, and then that'll give you more freedom to twiddle them around, as it were, and then because there's no locking mechanism anymore, you're going to want to pin them, and then green stuff up the crevices. So, there you go. That was another Kings of War Conversion Corner, and you can look forward to seeing that fully painted, and as part of a unit. Like so. You can see it does make a big difference, the fact that they're not posed identically. Ta-ta for now, ladies and gentlemen.